Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we will see about notches and weirs. So I'll explain first what is a notch, then I'll move to weir. Coming to notch, so notch is a device which is used for measuring the rate of flow, that is the discharge of a liquid which is flowing through a small channel or else a tank. So it can also be defined as an opening which is present in the side of a tank or a channel in such a way that the liquid surface in the tank or the channel is below the top edge of the notch. So the bottom edge of the notch through which the liquid flows is generally called as the crest or the sill part. Okay, and the sheet of water which is flowing over the notch is called as the nappy or vein. So if you see this, this is a notch, and the sheet of water which is flowing is called as the nappy or vein, and this bottom part of the notch is called as the sill or the crest. And usually notches are made from metallic plates. Coming to the classification of notches, so based on the shape of the opening, notches are classified into rectangular notch, triangular notch, trapezoidal notch, and stepped notch. So for calculating the discharge through these four notches, that is rectangular, triangle, trapezoidal, and stepped notch, I have made already videos on this. So kindly check out my fluid mechanics playlist where I have calculated the expressions for discharge for all these four notches. And the next classification is according to the effect on the sides of nappy. We have notch with end contraction and we have notch without end contraction, which is also called as suppressed notch. Moving on to weir. So basically what is a weir? So weir is a concrete or a masonry structure which is generally placed in an open channel, and the liquid flows over this weir. Okay, and a weir will generally increase the depth of the water as the water starts flowing over it, and one has to remember that the greater is the discharge, the greater will be the increase in the depth of the flow. So the top of the weir over which the water flows is called crest. If you remember, for notch we wrote the bottom part of the notch over which the water flows is called as crest, but for us, for weir, it will be the reverse. The top part of the weir over which water flows is called as crest. And you see, this is the figure for a weir, and it is basically used for calculating discharge as well. Even notch is also for discharge, weir is also for calculating discharge, but this is happening where the discharge is very high, like in case of rivers or big canals, and it is generally in the form of a vertical wall which is having a sharp edge at the top, and it runs all across the width of the open channel. So this top part, what you observe, is called as the crest, and the same sheet of water flowing over the weir is also called as nappy or vein. Coming to the classification of weirs, according to the shape, we have rectangular weir, triangular weir, trapezoidal weir, which is also called cupola weir. So the expressions for discharge for rectangular weir, triangular weir, and trapezoidal weir is same to that of rectangular notch, triangular notch, and trapezoidal notch. And coming to the shape of the crest, how the shape of the crest is, that is the shape of the crest of the opening is, it is based as sharp crested weir, broad crested weir, narrow crested weir, and ogee shaped weir. I have derived the expression for broad crested weir in my one of the videos in fluid mechanic playlist, you can watch there. And the last is according to the effect of sides on the emerging nappy, that is the sheet of water flowing over the weir. We have weir with end contraction and we have weir without end contraction. So this is about the classification of notches and weir. Hope all of you understood. Thanks for watching.